paired with a coffee, okay? What we're doing with this particular course, we're opening your palates, and then essentially we're actually coating your palates in a type of fat that's going to make the coffee brighter and consume much more easier. So we have this wonderful hamachi, lightly cured, and it's covered in a very high fat content coconut cream that's been infused with labuyo chilies, not going to be too spicy, I promise, ginger, and some lovely fresh herbs, which should be dill, cilantro, and a bit of mint, okay? Tapioca crackers are there, which is going to bring some texture. There's 2 oils, a tomato and a dill for a little bit of brightness, and I do hope you guys enjoy your meals.
There's gonna be your Spotify, right? Yeah, everything. So YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify.
Who's producing your music?
It'll be under Tarsier Records.
The first course that's getting paired with the coffee, we're using the Alquisio coffee. Please take a sip of that coffee before starting the meal, so you'll understand the coffee's got a medium body and it's got hardly any acidic notes to it, okay? So what we've done with this dish, we've created body, and in that body we created it by doing a head cheese. This is pig's cheeks that we've cooked for 6 hours, compress it down into this terrine. Now to add the acidity, we've used a grain mustard emulsion. It's high acidic, so it's going to brighten up that coffee ever so slightly. So on that second sip, you'll notice that all of those acidic notes that the coffee is missing have now been replaced with that mustard. And we've got some peppery tones coming from the watercress, as well as the puree of watercress, and some of those sourdough breadcrumbs. It's just going to break up that palate to allow more of those flavors to seep through. Enjoy the first course, guys.
Thank you.
They're making me do everything.
Start with the Alquisio first.
And also a bunch of other
cheese
things around here will be promoting.
So even if it's Star produced or Toshiro produced, their management, which is Jonah.
I know it sounds like first time.
That coffee experience that I have at home is sacred because it's only an hour, and the rest of the day I'm out and I get home early in the morning. So I want that experience to last as long as possible. So this 230 ml extraction is just perfect for me. And that flavor lingers on. It doesn't diminish or anything throughout that whole cup of coffee. So we wanted a dish that would represent that longevity of flavor. So we've chosen a Wagyu beef cheek that we've slow braised, and this has been the sauce has been reduced even further, and we've added about 1 kilo of butter into it. That can be kept a secret between us. We don't need to announce that online, okay? So that flavor is just going to completely linger. Now, there are a lot of honey notes in this coffee, and we've amplified that with a sweet potato puree that's there. Interesting enough, all of the beans that are used in this particular coffee are coming from South America. So we wanted a little bit of a Latin twist to it, and we've chosen the Chileno pebre. This pebre is very oregano forward, and it's going to bring in those floral notes as well as red wine vinegar for those acidic points. Now for the fish, very similar, although the sauce is slightly different. We've taken the bones of the sea bass and we've roasted it over embers and created a seafood bone broth. And to extend that flavor even further, we've added cream, not butter this time, which is just going to bring in that longevity to it. Sorry guys, you're going to have a lot of butter tonight, okay?
Thank you, Chef. Pero ang hirap kasi, kaya Zoom yung ginagamit ko ngayon eh. Para madaling i-adjust. The fourth course, braised beef cheeks.
This is the fourth
with sweet potato, South
yeah.
American pepper sauce paired with melotio.
Wow.
So like I just know. So like I.
So you're just eating under calorie. Like,
yeah, like
calorie deficit.
Probably around like 800 to 1,000 calories, maybe.
Yeah.
This is a dish that was going to mellow that out ever so slightly. So we've chosen creme brulee. So we make a creme brulee, then we destroy it and turn it into an ice cream or a mousse. And that's been topped with dulce de leche, which is going to tone down some of those bitter notes. And these shards, representing the amount of processes that the extraction process of the new vertuo machines do, are infused with fresh basil. That's going to bring this wonderful floralness along with those fresh leaves of basil as well. Try and incorporate a little bit of the basil with every bite that you guys take, okay?
Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. Ice cream to, no?
Yeah.
Natunaw na. Ang sarap nga. Ang sarap nga. Grabe. Bagay. Sobrang bagay, grabe. Tapos kapag
first bite mo yun.
Oo, grabe. kapag meron ding basil ba? Ay, mint pala to.
Basil.
Basil or mint?
Basil.
Basil. Bagay, grabe.
Explain this one really quick. I'm sorry to interrupt the conversation, but this is the part of the meal where I actually say goodbye to you guys after this one. So this one of our main pillars of creating the ideation of this menu was to elevate the coffee experience at home, and I feel there's no better way of having coffee and a cake together. It's like the perfect match, right?
Yeah.
So we wanted the cinnamon roll. This is our sourdough cinnamon roll, made with the same starter that we use for our sourdough loaf. Made in the bakery. We've chosen a cinnamon roll because of the centrifugation technology in the machines that it uses. Okay. And on top, an ode to my British roots, clotted cream, and then local wild Philippine honey, along with some bee pollen on there for a bit of floralness. It's not paired with any coffee. Guys, I'm not going to judge, but I would prefer if you guys can have this with your hands, as if you're at home, but you don't have to.
Thank you, Chef.
It's been a pleasure meeting and hosting you.
Thank
all.
you. It was so good.
Thank you, Chef.
Our pleasure.
Ready ka na ha? Puro mukha mo lang to. Tatantarin ko yung vlog ng mukha.
Thank you.